Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 15th to the 21st. Look how quick we're running through this month. Let's see what you've got for your download message and your all over focus this week. That's what you've got. That's what you've got. Focusing on something. Trying to tie up loose ends, maybe. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week, my beautiful, beautiful bulls? Let's see what we have here for you. Okay. Once I get my deck organized. All right. So coming in the first row, you have the Hermit with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, the Star card, and the Ten of Swords. In the center position, you have the Three of Swords, the Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Lovers. The end of the week, you have the Hierophant. You have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, interesting reading. Okay, focusing. That's what you need to do right off the bat on something you're working on, okay? Pay attention to the details. What is it you want to see come to fruition? What do you want to succeed at? This could have to do with anything, though, but whatever this is, you're going to focus on that. This is going to be on your mind all week. Coming in next, you've got, with your life and career card, you've got the beautiful card of the four-leaf clover, and we all know that that's good luck, right? So your fortune is improving, and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. So your luck's changing. Things are going to be starting to get better, work out in your favor. You're improving yourself, and you're going to see the luck coming in because of the work you've been putting into something. Coming in with that, you have the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit. You might be feeling, some of you, that you're missing out on an opportunity, and it's actually causing you to lose sleep. You've been doing some self-reflection with the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords is losing sleep, in the Four of Cups says you can't see the trees for the forest. Fear not, because if you focus on the positive, things will shift, okay? What you think, you attract, you become. So try to stay positive. This is all about just opening your eyes to different things, looking at things from a wider, broader perspective, realizing that you can't keep blinders on or have tunnel vision and not expect that there could be some new opportunities that are going to present themselves that might be different than what you had thought. And actually pay attention to being open-minded to try new things, because you could be pleasantly surprised. Could be a blessing in disguise. Don't lose your sleep over this. This is a card that can create illness, because, anything that has to do with stress can bring on other ailments, right? You don't want that. This is a card that says you're going to bed, your head's racing, you're not getting your sleep. Let it go. Let that go. You don't want to find yourself ill. The Hermit comes in, and it says you're doing self-reflection. You could be, joining circles of people who are where you want to be, people who you look up to as mentors, people who you look up to for wise information and guidance. This is also you doing self-reflection on your own, taking yourself to the silence and thinking about what you truly want to do. Just don't lose your sleep here. This is a card of worry, and it's unnecessary worry, okay? Remember, I'm not a doctor. I don't give out prescriptions, but we always know that stress can cause other related illnesses. So don't push yourself there. Now, the Face card. Yes, this is your money and your career card. This card says money skills, investor, taking risks, face value. Career could be self-made, fame, exposure, and reputation. I think you're looking at things from face value, but you could also be closing yourself off here, not allowing yourself to see something different and new. You've got talents and gifts here that you need to get out there, okay? You've got money skills. You can invest into something really well here. You might be taking a little bit of a risk, but you're looking at things and doing the research so that you don't make a mistake. This is about being self-made. This is about you getting the recognition and the fame you deserve, and, exposure. You might be getting out there and marketing yourself more, finding different venues to do that so that you can get yourself out there. You're building a reputation here, some of you, when it comes to your career. Beautiful. Cards coming in. Wow. 10 of Swords, the Star, and the 9 of Cups. The 10 of Swords says you're going to be on your feet again. You're on your feet. You're going in a new direction. A bright new beginning and a new start. The page turns. You may have felt held back, restricted, and not moving towards your goals fast enough. This is a card of feeling as though you were stabbed in the back. You were betrayed. You weren't respected for who you were and the talents you had. But guess what? You're on your feet. You're not going back there. 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. Your hard work is paying off. You've got the good luck 4-leaf clover, and now you have the 9 of Cups. So you're moving forward. You have skills here, and you are going to see that you're going to get recognized for what you're doing, and it will bring you this happiness. The Star is you being out there on your platform, okay, being able to market yourself, letting the powers that be know who you are and your gifts and talents you have. Dreaming big and realizing that this exposure is bringing you good luck and almost like fame and fortune. This is amazing. Your middle card is your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, and it says unworthy. And this is interesting. When we get these locks, it is our subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs, how we feel about ourselves, we think about things. I mean, you may be feeling that you don't deserve this or you can't get this, but you can't do that. You've got to open yourself to doing things new. You've got to keep yourself open-minded, and you have to realize that you've got luck on your side. It's coming in. You have skills. You have the ability to move forward and be productive, be proactive, go after them. You generally need to think more of yourself here. For some reason, some of you are feeling that you're not able to do something or worthy of having something. The Hangman and the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Healing through maybe that feeling. Okay, maybe something's happened that was a great disappointment. Maybe there was a breakup. Maybe there was a divorce. Maybe there was, something that happened that was really is making you grieve. But you'll heal through this, and you have to realize that it wasn't all your fault. Whatever happened here, it takes other people too. It isn't all your fault. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're healing through something here. It could have been a third party that stirred the pot up and created this mistake, this habit, this bad thing that happened in your life. So this is healing through something. You're going to take your time in the future. You're going to plan your moves. You're not going to jump in with both feet and then try to figure out how you're going to get your way out of that quicksand. This is planning your moves, being articulate, creative, and accurate, taking your time. He never makes a mistake. He always comes out a winner because he doesn't jump into things quickly. The Hangman says you're taking a time out. You're thinking about things. You're hanging in limbo. You may feel as though, things are going slow, but you're in the process of healing and planning something for your future. Don't change who you are. This is a card that says once you get everything you need, you're going to hit the ground running. This is about you processing and looking at things from a bigger, broader, wider perspective. Being careful, planning your moves. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, excuse me. You have the card Manipulate, and it says use, arrange, and strategy. Well, we know that this game of chess is a game of strategy and planning your move and not jumping in and making decisions quickly. So don't be afraid to plan your moves. Take your time. Be articulate, creative to be accurate, okay? You're making arrangements and you're strategizing what it is you need to do. Now, you have the Lovers, you have the 2 of Swords, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. Don't be too proud to ask for help. If you need help in anything this week, whether it's at work, in your personal life, if it has to do with money, whatever the case is, you have the ability to get the resources to resolve this worry, okay, these challenges. The Lovers comes in, and it's all about making mindful decisions and choices on an emotional level. Okay, maybe you're dealing with your partner or somebody you care for. This card says you have the ability to make decisions, but I think you're going to really have to think carefully and plan those decisions and choices you're making. This is a card, also the Lovers, you could be meeting somebody new, could be coming in, or you're dealing with your partner in life. 2 of Swords, yeah, there's a decision and a choice you have to make here, and you're really not sure, or you're procrastinating. Take yourself there and think long and hard. Maybe you need to ask for some counsel here as well to help you make this choice and decision. Once you do, you get your guidance, you'll be able to do that, okay? You're not seeing something in complete clarity and you need some help there. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, angel number 909, and it says reflection. All right. This is change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're talking about here. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know what the right next step is. So trusting yourself, right? Realizing that you have this ability to think about what it is you really want. You're really, really thinking about your moves now. You're taking your time. Remember, we had the Hierophant here, or the Hermit rather, and that's the card of doing self-reflection, taking yourself aside and saying, what is it I really want to do? Once you know that, you're going to go after it. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. You're moving on. Okay, this is a card of walking away from things that don't work for you. This is letting go of things that aren't working for you and moving forward in a new direction. You know, it's okay to do that. It takes bravery to do that, but you realize in your heart of hearts, this is the right move for you to go. The Seven of Swords says you've had enough of deception. This could be somebody who deceived you, lied to you, cheated on you. This is a card that says, you know, at the end of the day, you caught on and you realize, I'm out of here. I'm moving on. The Hierophant, or pardon me, yeah, the Hierophant. You could be tapping into your spirituality as well as, you know, taking your time in that space and place and time. But you could be meeting new people, joining spiritualist groups, getting involved in things like that. This is also the card of the Church and possible marriage. There could be something going on there too. The Hierophant is also learning. It's education. It's higher education. You could be taking a new form of study as well. Wow. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.